I'm here with producer Howabout. And so, tell me, what is your hot take within the music industry?
Hot take with the music industry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick. I would rather say can I rather tell you like what are my intentions with the music industry?
Sure, whatever
like
you
what
think
I
is
want,
relevant.
what I want to be. What was the change I want to see in the music industry?
What's your hot take? Something, something you think is...
I'm pretty sure like you might have seen this. I know you produce as well, but the main problem that I feel like with the direction that our music industry is going in is like quantity is preferred more over quality.
Mm-hmm.
I know the whole world works over an algorithm now. It's not just like streaming or like social media or anything. It's literally our lives. Businesses run through algorithms. Things get made, and I feel like that whole concept of a production line, like you know how like cars are made on conveyor belts. Like the belt keeps moving, people keep adding parts, and shit it keeps getting shipped out. That is my biggest problem with the music industry. I feel like yes, quantity over quality is that whole perception of you will be rewarded if you keep pushing shit out, if you keep trying to like stay on top of people's minds rather than creating something that will stay in people's mind. Because what all this is doing is just making us forget of the fact that music is eternal. It's gonna stay whether you like it or not. Once you put something out, it's there forever.
You want it to be something you're proud of.
Yeah, I'm sure that everyone is still proud of them, even though how fast they are. But I feel like the intention behind that being something that's going to be everlasting, that's gone.
I think you kind of nailed it when you said that the algorithm rewards putting out things constantly. And then how can you have quality if you have to push it out so frequently? So it could definitely take a hit. So I feel you.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend and say that I have all the answers because I'm just an artist like you. I'm trying to produce. I'm trying to like move forward in the world, make sure that my art is as true as it can be. But yeah, I feel like that's just like an individual effort that we can make. I guess where our art stems from is the most important part. If you're writing about something that's like an issue that's important to you, like I know a lot of my friends, they speak about the Palestine-Israel war right now. That's a lot of their production is stemming from there. A lot of my friends who talk about trans rights, they write about a lot of that. So when the music is that like intentional and that strong and important, there's very hard or like very little room left for it to not matter. You know what I mean?
That's creativity, right?
I'm not saying that's gonna work. I'm not saying that go pick a struggle in life and write music about that. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm trying to say is that the more it means to you, the more of a chance of it meaning to others.
Exactly.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, that's so. I totally get that, and I see where you're coming from, 100%.
Production needs to be like a pseudo extension of you. Like if I do hear your track, I want to know who you are. I don't want to hear another
something that's like
half-baked
kind of thing.
And that will make it so much more harder for me to reciprocate those true feelings for you that you probably expect out of me. You know what I mean? Because like I understand that once anyone puts out a music, it's like their baby. You know, they've nurtured it, they've grown, they've like brought it up or whatever, and now they want you to have a look at it. Imagine holding someone's baby and being like, yeah, that's fucking ugly. You know, not saying that, but if you were to imagine if you said that to somebody, or like,
I think you get kicked in the head.
Exactly, like if I saw somebody's baby, I was like,
that happens all the time. Is the thing with music, not someone's baby. I hope not.
Yeah, but that happens all the time with music, and that's the perception that's. I feel, you know, I'm not saying it's gonna work. I'm not saying that feel so intently about your music that everyone else.
Just gotta shift our focus or our attention. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so next thing, what is something that would surprise people to know about you?
About me? Oh shit! Surprise them. I don't know. Oh, sick! This is something that does surprise people a lot. I don't do any drugs at all. Like a lot of the times when I go to like clubs or this and that places, there's so many people who look at me and they be like, "Oh, dreadlocks. Let's just go and ask for some drugs." And the amount of time people come to me and they're like, "Oh, can I buy?" yada yada. I don't do anything.
This happens a lot. Is this a frequent interaction?
So many times. I can't believe you the amount of times people have asked me for drugs that I don't know exist. Like they'll ask.
Has it happened tonight yet?
No, I just came from work.
Okay.
I didn't know yet. No, it was
yet,
young.
yet is the key
but
word.
yes, that is like I do. I mean, I don't do any drugs, so like that's like I think I don't know. People shouldn't be surprised by that, but like I guess that's what catches them off guard. Other than that, I don't know.
Okay, no, that. What about drinking? Or do you count that as a drug? Drinking?
No. I am 2 months sober now.
Nice.
Not that I needed to be or anything. It's just I'm trying
For
to be.
yourself, yeah.
I'm trying to be healthy in life.
Exactly.
I've quit cigarettes. I've quit drinking. I'm trying to cut back on my weed. Before you say that's another drug, and you just said you don't do drugs, that's.
We're talking about hard drugs,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I've
The stuff that people are asking you for.
I've never tried anything. I've never done anything. I never see myself doing either.
Okay, good. I love that. Healthy option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to take health seriously.
Yeah.
I respect
And
that.
trust me, that's a new thing that I'm trying. This has never been me before. Like
That's so fine. Everyone changes and decides what's best for them in the time. Like
I've probably been the most unhealthy person in Sydney for like 3 years running.
you cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. What is what part of making music do you find the most challenging?
Challenging? Is it just like, are you asking in terms of getting the song ready or like everything that comes after it?
Anything to do with making music? Anything,
with
absolutely
making,
anything.
The fucking social media part of it, dude. I can't hack it. It's not for me, but I just like the first question that you asked, we have to all play the game. But okay, bit of backstory for this then. Because I come from like a musician's background. I've always like worked for other artists. Like I started off as a session musician, played drums in so many bands and albums and yada yada, toured, did all that shit and then worked as a recording engineer, bands, radio, TV, what have you.
This could be something that people don't know about you as well that would surprise people.
Oh,
That could
yeah,
also be
I'll
that
play
part.
drums if that surprises you. Yeah.
And all the other stuff you said.
But yeah, because like I've always been in the like I don't want to call it backseat driving, but like I have always been the one who gets the package ready for shipping. Is what I'm saying. Like if you were to correlate that to like a production company or yada yada.
You do all the behind scenes stuff,
you know, I would co-produce with the band, make sure everything is fit and tight, record, mix, master it, get it like release ready, and mix the band live when they play it live. But I had nothing to do with like pushing it out and being like, hey, come to my show, or like, you know, whatever that shit.
And that's the hardest part.
I can't. I love it for the people who it's worked for. Like, I know a lot of people put camera on there in front of there and they can talk so freely and all that shit.
Some people, I think, are naturally gifted at it. Some people really are quite good in front of the camera, you know, and they enjoy it.
I'm so jealous of them.
For you and for me, I like it's strange.
Are you the same?
I hate social media. If you check my Instagram, see how often I post. It's not a lot.
It's such a pain.
You gotta do it, like you said, play the game.
Because if I keep playing gigs, if I keep putting out music, keep doing all that shit, I can't not be a part of it, you know. And like, you know, I run Obnoxious. Yeah.
Yes. I'm aware.
But yeah, so even to run that, I can't like just shut off the world, you know. I have to be there, and then you know how like other crews will book you need to promote it and shit and yada yada. So yeah, I think that's my biggest problem, I guess. And I know that's like that's something that's in my head for sure. That's like something that I deal with, but that has to be like the biggest problem that I have.
I think what gets me with the content creation part is it takes up such a big chunk of your time that you don't have time to produce. So you gotta forfeit that a little bit, and you gotta find the time to do the content, because the content actually does stretch out and take a long amount of time. So
exactly,
at some point,
especially for like people like you and me who don't like to doing it. So if you make us like sit and record videos, like you and I probably can churn out a tune in like a day, less than that. But if you make us like record, at least make me record a video, there's no freaking way.
I'll do it a few times.
It's gonna take me a week. It's gonna take me a week.
Yeah,
like to like get
edit it and stuff as well. It's not even just recording. Unless you're really good at recording the first take, you gotta edit everything.
I can't do any of that shit. And like my housemate Mac, he did a lot of these, not a lot, he did this one program called Industry Set, and they taught him about all these marketing and social
I know
media.
Industry Set.
You know about
Yeah.
that?
Did he do it with accent? Yeah.
Sorry?
Accent.
Yeah, he did with them. I mean, they taught him how to maneuver through it and navigate your way through all of this. And man, that motherfucker, he sits one day and he records all his content for the week.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Batch content. Yeah.
Like,
it is the best way to do it.
I understand that some people can just churn out shit like that, but I feel like I'm the same with every part of my music, that even if it's production, I'll take the same exact amount of time, mastering same time, and
interesting.
Yeah, it's like I have to give it the amount of time I think it deserves, and if I'm bad at something, I'm gonna put double the amount of time in it, right?
That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
But just quickly, what would be like a creative part that you struggle with the most?
Oh, I guess because I'm a drummer, I come from a more percussive background and not more of a melodic one. So even though I did pick up like bass and all in uni and shit like that, I'm not the strongest when it comes to, like if you ask me to write a whole SATB of soprano and all that shit and divide all the layers, there's no way. So I guess that part of my music theory is
the theory a little bit more.
I'm good at like rhythmic theory. Like, I'm sorry, let me clarify that.
Okay, right.
All the percussion, rhythmic theory, all that shit. Because I used to read notation for jazz bands and play along. That is fine. But the notes of like guitars and pianos and composition on them, that's like weak for me.
Okay.
That's why I like to like hack my way through production. I'm a big Ableton user.
It's all trial and error.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just point to?
I'm a big
Can we
Ableton.
get a close up of the Ableton? Oh yeah.
Hey bro, it's a cult. If I want to be
Represent.
serious about starting a cult, I can't take it lightly. So
That's pretty serious.
I basically hack my way through production with scales modes and launch pads and just playing my way through all
Mate,
things.
trial and error. I feel like it's the best way to do it.
I had a problem and I found like my solution to it.
Awesome. Love that. And like with that, how would you describe your sound?
My sound?
Yeah.
Oh, it keeps fucking changing. That's why like when
At the moment.
I would say it's more of a melodic, sad boy with like a lot really lyric focused and emotion focused. I am not more concerned about producer porn anymore. Like that used to be me a year ago, like 2 years ago, where I was like, I have to put something out that makes another producer go, oh my god.
I mean, that was the biggest compliment at the end of the
right,
day,
exactly.
right?
But I think I've come to a point where like I don't want that, because I don't think that's coming back to your first question. That the intention behind that is wrong. That's not the intention behind music that should be there.
You want it to be good for yourself.
Yeah. I need to be like. Because I feel like some of the music that I've written this year has like really helped me in terms of like curing my anxiety and like my mental health and everything. And I feel like that's something that I want to keep pushing, because if it helped me, maybe it'll help someone. If not, it's fine, all good. Put another song out. Maybe 10 years later or like 40 years later after I die, maybe then it becomes famous and it helps someone. So
in like 3 words, how would you describe it?
My sound?
Yes.
Emotional, lyric focused, and intentional, I guess.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And how long have you been producing for?
My own music or for others, or in general?
Your own. Well, no, yeah. In
general?
Everyone. Yeah, in general.
In general, I believe it's been about 4 or 5 years. But
it's not as long as I would have thought.
It's because I grew up playing instruments. I was never the top person.
Yeah, right.
And then
always had a lot of musical background.
Yeah, I was always like a musician first. That's why even now I call myself a musician and a producer later. But
what about artist? I like that word, artist.
Yeah, I do. I get that, but I feel like there's so many other people who do 50 other things. They deserve to be called artist, and I am.
Okay, interesting.
You know, I feel like.
Interesting take
I guess
on it.
I guess I am an artist in a way, because but I don't know. It's in all my head, and it's very hard to put outside. But yes, I have been producing for 5 years. 2 years for my own style of music, or what I want to play and like what I perform. Because when I DJ, I don't play any of that emotional, all that shit.
Yeah, you just play heavy,
Yeah, I
right?
play heavy, jump up and all that.
So it's funny to say that.
Any obnoxious shit that I can find, I play that. But that's why it's like a complete 180 to what
I mean, you have to kind of play to the crowd, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
So like, oh, pause. There is a car.
But yeah.
Should we continue like this? Oh wait, I think they're leaving.
Illuzi's playing it. Yeah, I think so.
I do have a couple of questions.
Alright, go for it. No, take your time, it's all good.
Okay. And who would you say is your dream collab?
Oh, okay.
I'd say a
Do you
couple.
know Hybrid Minds?
Yes.
Yeah, liquid drum and bass, again, emotional, heartfelt,
Kind of
deep
gravitate
lyrics.
towards Yeah.
Yeah, those guys, or Jacqueline Hyde, that would be like Jacqueline Hyde's last album. It essentially like changed everything about me. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm literally just trying to be him at this point. But
You get a lot of inspiration.
yeah,
from,
he's my go-to. Yeah, I guess.
Awesome. And what is something you wish you knew before you started producing?
It's not a competition. It is not a competition. Like, I knew this thing like even before, but I never correlated it to like production, because I knew this about drumming, because drummers are fucking notorious. We all treat it like a sport, because it all stems back to like church days when like drummers play in church and all they want to do is show off in front of each other. All they'll do is fucking play chops all day. Same goes for producers.
Well, it's kind of what you've been saying this whole time. Do it for yourself, right? Be intentional. Do it for
You
yourself.
don't have to prove it to nobody. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody at home is sitting and thinking, oh my god, this song has to be better than Howabout's track. I know for a fact he's pretty. That is one thing that does irritate me a lot. I've seen that there's not a lot of gatekeeping in terms of like giving each other production tips and things like that. I've met insanely nice people in that regard, but I guess it's not a competition is the biggest thing I would say.
Because it can feel like that, like in such a landscape, you know, that
You see people getting signed and this and that, and you feel bad about yourself.
yeah,
And
there's a little bit of a spiral, but
it is,
you
yeah.
gotta pick yourself up and remind yourself why you're doing it. Awesome. Okay, and now we come to the relay part of the interview, and the question for you was asked from No Date November, and let me just figure out how to word this because it's a little bit wordy.
Yeah.
Would you rather just produce, and that meant, and you just keep making tracks and you're allowed to put them out and everything, but you could never play a show again? Or stop producing, but you can play as many shows as you want DJing?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Because I love the stage, bro. I don't. I've
that's a
never.
good question.
Oh, it is. Fuck me.
I'll
This
let him
is
know
why
you
he
said
was.
that.
This is why he asked me that. Oh, you wanna? Oh, fuck.
He wanted you to answer it.
I don't know. I love the stage too much, but then again, I
And
wouldn't
you can never
wanna.
play your own tracks on the stage, which is something that's very fun.
Can I hear my tracks being played on stage by someone?
Yeah,
Yeah?
why not? Because you're producing them. You just can't play them yourself. You just can't get better content.
Am I at least a famous producer? At least is my music getting anywhere, or am I just sitting in my room and producing?
That is for you to decide. He didn't give me the specifics.
Frick, man. The stakes are too high. I guess. I think I would. As much as I love to like be on stage, I would just produce. Yeah, I love because that would keep me in the studio working for other people, and as long as I've been doing it for, this is something that a big part of my life that I don't want to give up.
Put a lot of time and energy into it.
Yeah, and like I love when another artist comes to you and they're like, this is the song I made in my garage and it sounds like this and it doesn't have this, and would you help me? And I can't tell you when you give it back to them and the smile on their faces. Like, I can't get that. I mean, so is the smile on like so many other people who come and shake your hand after a show, which is great as well. But
It's different.
yeah, I don't know. Like to say, I might produce, and because that leaves room to be an engineer, I guess.
There is a little loophole. He didn't say anything about you can't get taken on the stage for a song? If someone else, you have friends?
If I get pulled on stage,
Maybe
not my
that's a
fault.
little loophole.
Yeah, not my fault.
He set you up, so I'm gonna leave you with the loophole, honestly.
Fair enough.
Okay, last question. What is a question you want to ask the next producer?
Fuck, I might. Oh,
I told you that one early, so you could like cook on it a bit.
I did think shit.
You said I'm a winger. You said I work better if you wing it.
Yeah, I answered everything else.
That's true. That's true. I told you this was the harder one.
I guess this is a very biased question, but if you were to destroy all the other doors in the world, like you can go into the creator's computer and destroy the source code, which is the one door that you wouldn't destroy? I know it's going to be the one that they use, but why?
Let's see what people use.
Why though?
Why?
Why though? That's
Okay,
important.
that's the big question.
Yeah, you can't just be like, I like this.
You
Why?
need to have backup.
Why?
You have
Yeah.
a reason behind it.
That's my
awesome.
question. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Don't worry. This was fun. You have to